trying to decide if I wanted to comb my hair really quick. So I was looking at you guys from my mirror. So, anyways, let me open the door because I'm hot. Hi, guys. Okay, we're going to cook really quick. It's kind of like a quick recipe, but kind of not. It's a quick recipe if you have, like, if you want to do instant mashed or something like that. We made mashed potatoes. We're not doing them on the live. We showed you guys a couple of different ones. We use a ricer with one, and then the other one is, we did a cheddar, a garlic cheddar or something like that. We did some kind of um, mashed potatoes. So we're just gonna go right to the main. You guys, I'm making bagels because I have a block of cream cheese just sitting in my fridge waiting for me to make bagels. Okay, so let's go, you guys. But I must say, look at how beautiful my husband did. Hi, Quirky. Look at my mashed potatoes. Joe did such a good job, like smoothing them out. Like I was really shocked. Aren't they pretty? Okay, so what we're doing is we're gonna put this. Okay, look, come on, let's go, y'all. I'm gonna do it kind of quick because it's Sunday and I hate to take you guys away from your family. I mean, I do love being with you guys, but I just feel like you guys, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I really value family a lot. And I don't want people to give away their time to me for a live, even if it's going to help your family. You know what I mean? Learning how to make something. But I just feel like, you know what? It's Sunday. You guys spend it with your family, with your kids. A lot of people work during the week, so this is the time that they get to catch up on their own things. So, I know, I probably should just be like, hey, I'm just going to do it regardless. But I don't. Okay, so I had some leg quarters. I had to use them, so I did this. Let me bring you over. See how it's kind of yellow? I put onion and celery and garlic in there. It's a stock or it's a broth. I have chicken over there, but what we're gonna make, is that my little Rachie? Hello. Hey, B, welcome back, Mama. Welcome back. I don't even know if you're a guy or girl, so I apologize for saying Mama. But welcome back, B. Um, Okay, let's go. Ooh, well, I'm gonna have to face you down because y'all can't see nothing right now. Nothing, honey. Ooh, that's hot. You guys, I made a sourdough last night. I was experimenting with my sourdoughs. And I was like, okay, so I finally made, shingles. Hold up. I don't know what to do with it. Okay, I'm gonna aim you down a little bit. Hi guys, I'm gonna have, babe, can you bring your phone? So I wanted the stock for what I'm gonna make because I didn't have, remember you guys, I buy that, the thing, it's like a paste it's called Better Than Bouillon. Okay, well, I don't have any more of it, so I needed to use broth. But I wanted to make a gravy and I wanted to use drippings on, from the pan. So this is what I'm doing. I boiled some, so I have the stock. Hey Joe, could you do me a favor and bring your phone? Thank you. So I'm gonna grab a half an onion and I'm throwing it. Well, let me start with this. Hold up. Thank you, baby. And I need to tie my back, please. That's all right. So I had leg quarters on the bone. I deboned it because I didn't want it to take so long. Sugar. Just do that really quick, just so it doesn't. I didn't want it to take so long in the, for the next. I didn't want to take long, and everybody knows when you fry chicken because it has a bone, it's going to take longer. So I have this hot. I'm gonna just throw in just a thigh like this because what the main thing I want from here is the remnants it's gonna leave in here. Does that make sense? So I chose to take one of my leg quarters and I deboned it, and all the rest I boiled over there. So now I have my stock. This is gonna give me what I need to do my next part. Yeah, I think it's about to start cooling off for you. Sorry. Joe's gonna debone those, and we're gonna use on the next one. I make this when I'm making my when I'm making my, after Thanksgiving, when you debone, I said it right, Joe. I kept calling it bone. I'm like, we're going to bone the chicken, right? And Joe's like, no, don't say that. That's not what we're doing with our chicken. And I was like, what do you mean? And I go, well, he goes, you're deboning. You're not boning your chicken. Whatever. I'm putting just salt, pepper, and garlic powder on it. You have another, like your favorite slap your mama sauce, then use it. I'm using just the most basic because I'm going to season my other stuff. Thank you, B, for being a member for, oh my God. Those are the most impressive mashed potatoes Joe made. I'm telling you, B. Oh my God. Oh my God. B, if you want to become a member of the starter family, it's, hold on, B. I have one that's sitting in the fridge. I have a backup. I have a couple of them. It's just flour and water, B. I mean, you can buy one that's cultured and older online. They sell them. It's just called sourdough starter, and it's powder. You take it home and you add water, and that's it. This came from literally water and flour for a week. Every day, I made a little more. You take a little bit out, half of it out, and you put a scoop of flour, unbleached, and distilled water, and then you put it in and you mix it around and you do it again. So you do that for 7 days. And I'll talk to you. I'll send you an email, or send me an email and then I'll explain or I can just send you the link of how. It's super easy. It's just flour, honey. See these right there? That's what I want. All those little remnants getting caught on my, I'm gonna zoom you in. That is because it gives it its own depth. You know what I mean? I can just do the boil and I'll be fine with it. But also all of this little remnants that are on this right here, I want those. Because it's like a toasted flavor. I could have diced it. I didn't have to leave it whole. I just want to let you know this was simply for time purposes. I didn't dice it. I could have diced it into little squares and then just sat and done like this. You know what I mean? But I have a little bit of oil. I didn't put butter because for me, the butter one with the cast iron is going to get too hot. I'm not working with it. Right now I need just oil so I can cook my chicken. Once my chicken's cooked, then we're going to see all that stuff. That's what we want, guys. It's called, remnants? You guys, I'm so glad you guys are here. It's Sunday. Happy Sunday. Yesterday I spent an amazing day with my little baby grandson. The most amazing. No, you cannot use bleach, love. I found out the hard way. It just takes longer. And that's why you have to use filtered water, because the water that comes out of your sink has got chlorine in it, and they basically clean the water so that they can keep recycling. So that's why you have to use filtered water. It has to be the most purest. And you have to use you can't use regular salt. You have to use like a Himalayan. You can't have anything that has chemicals in it because it goes against your starter. I found all this out over, like, I wonder what I did wrong, or I wonder what happened. It's really fun though, B. It really is. It's a hobby. Like it has to be a certain. Look at, see those little bubbles? That's a good thing when it has bubbles like that. This is in the fridge. I fed it and then I put it into the fridge. Those are really good to have when you're baking with a starter. And then my wonderful friend, Mona Lisa, she sent me 2 baskets and she sent me some other stuff from when she did sourdough. I was so blessed, you guys. Just that somebody would like use something that they were using. She used to do sourdough. And so I did sourdough, a couple of loaves last night, and then today I'm making bagels with the sourdough starter. But the best thing for me, you're gonna make a pizza crust. There's a lot of things that you can make though, because you can make the crackers. Ooh, crackers with discard, bro. I'm just waiting for this thing to get done, and I'm going to take it out, and I'm going to get all that in there. This is optional, guys. If you don't want this step, then just get a pan with some oil and put the next step in. But I wanted the chickenness of it. I like when I make my biscuits and gravy, I don't just do sausage. I do another level. I do chopped sausage with some bacon fat, and then I put minced onion. And I mean, my biscuits and gravy is not like anybody's ever, I promise you. All right, make sure your pan doesn't get too hot though, because I don't want that stuff to burn. I want it to toast, but I don't want it to burn. Okay, that's what I'm mainly looking for, is that the stuff on that pan doesn't burn. It can get toasted all it's want, it just can't burn. And my preference, and even my son who's a chef, my brother who's a chef, they do all say that the thighs have more flavor. So if you want to use breast, you can. It just is going to be a different level. Oh yeah. Yes, beef, yes. Oh my gosh, Corky, I swear to you, you will. It's like a Well, for me it is anyway. It's like what's the word I'm looking for? A challenge. Not only to learn something new, but because I want to capitalize. I want to learn it at its best. You know what I mean? Like I want people to learn from it. I want people to be able to use it. There's people, my sister, I didn't even know my sister did sourdough. She didn't say nothing to anybody, but she has her own little business from it. She does bagels for people. I think she does like 4 bagels for $6. And she does those little Cheez-It crackers. And she does cinnamon sourdough bread. Yeah, she does a whole little business thing out of it. I didn't know she did a whole business thing out of it. All right, I'm going to take these out. Let's go to the next step so that way we don't, what's it called it? Okay, if anybody knows anything about onions, they have moisture in them. So I'm going to put those in first because the onions, they're going to cool my pan down a little bit, but mainly I'm putting it right where all that toasted chicken is because I want it to do something to that. The heat with the onion is going to get them, what's that word, babe? Like, translucent. Yes. So they'll get like a lighter color yellow. Once I start seeing, if you want to add a little oil in it, you can. It's not going to hurt it. I know that I'm going to be adding some more anyways. So I'm going to wait and see if I do need it. So this is what I'm doing right now. I'm moving it around on top of where that's at. And I have a medium-low heat, you guys. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Alrighty, pretties. I would put a tablespoon of oil before you put your garlic. The reason I didn't put my garlic right away is because my pan was very hot and I wanted to cool down for a minute. Okay? I can tell my pan was hot because, like, well, one, I could see a lot of the stuff was getting toasted, so I knew my pan was hot. I want to wait for it to cool down a little bit before I put my garlic in. Otherwise, it's going to burn the minute I put it in there. So I know it's hot. I'm letting, like, these onions cool it down. Just the sauteing of it cools my pan down. All right, I'm gonna put a little welt or whatever that thing is called. Welt. Well, really, a whole well?
Well.
I don't know.
W-E-L-L.
Well.
Yep.
If you like a lot of garlic, I would use more if I had it, but that's my last clove of garlic, so that's all I can use. I'm very sad about that. If anybody knows Mitten, she loves her garlic. I did have a good weekend, honey. Oh my gosh, you're in the UK. That's so cute. My daughter she just got back from Turkey. Or no, wait, she just got back from Croatia. She's going to Turkey in a couple of weeks. I wish she'd come home though. Trust me, if you're watching this, I miss you. I wrote this thing and I was just missing my daughter a lot. And I posted this thing, and it was just like, it was just like some really, it's just hard. It's hard you want to raise your children with such strong moral ethics and such strong independent mannerisms that they can go out into the world and do things. But then when they do it, you're like, oh man. All right, I have it on low. I'm going to read this to you guys really quick. It says, you can't see for nothing. You haven't got my glasses anywhere.
Not right here.
It's okay. If anybody, I don't know if anybody realizes the day I go live, I usually put it on public for everybody. And after the live, I put it on private. Or I put it on members only. And that's for like 24 to 48 hours, or leave it just for the members. And then on the next day, so about 36 hours later, that's when I open it back to the public. And I also don't put any of the commercials or anything in it during the regular members. You know what I mean? And then when I make it public is when I put the commercials in it. Okay, so this is what I wrote, you guys, just because I was all in my feels. It says, being a mom is one of the hardest things to imagine. Imagine I held you in my body, protected and kept you till it was time to meet you. Till it was time to meet you, my precious baby. I try my best and do all the things I can think of to ensure you love yourself, have confidence and strength to go out and do all the things your heart wants to do with zero fear and trust in yourself. Do I get to see you whenever I want? No. Can I drive over and have lunch with you whenever I want? Again, sadly, no. But the feeling I get when I hear the pride in your voice about your promotion at work, the excitement in your voice when you talk about your plans for that night, it gives me such a proud mom mixed with excitement and joy, all as if you were sitting here right next to me telling me in person. Nothing prepares you to raise them, simply to let them go and leave the nest. LOL. Simply to be an adult in this big world all alone. But I did it. Oops, sorry. I forgot. Me and Joe did it. And I'm thankful because it does help. Oh, what, baby? It's okay. I have the fire off. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the fire's off.
All right.
But you can put flour in it. But thank you for looking out.
Yeah, it's still sizzling.
Yeah, it's okay.
Cooking.
Yeah, I turned it off before I started reading it. Putting about a quarter cup of flour in it, or just that is me, Joe. Me. Good. Okay, just kind of get all of your onions mixed up in it. And then I just said, thankfully, your dad has so many, Joe and him are so much alike. And I'm really, really grateful for that. Because it does help me for when I miss you. And I said, but the only bad thing about that, my only complaint is I raised you with too much confidence. So I will keep pleading the blood of Jesus over my children as they're out in this world. I got in my feels about my little girl. Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Thank you. And that's the most important thing, guys, is once you put the flour in, you want to get it to cook out of it because you don't want it to taste like cooked or raw flour. This is my daughter with her friends where she lives. She went to Croatia, and that's in her town. And that's outside of her room window. I want her to come home. Come home, Destiny. All right. Sorry, guys. I was sharing that with my friends. Thank you, B. I appreciate you. It just, sometimes it helps me to put it, it's almost like the diary. I got to put it out, all my feelings out there, and just so I can, I mean, I'm proud of her and I'm excited for her, but it's just really, really mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, just the test of faith. You know, trusting that the Lord's going to keep them safe, trusting that the Lord's going to keep a hedge of protection, but also that if she needs anything that, you know, that I'm able to be there. Obviously, I can't be there. I don't even have a damn passport. Baby, what happened? Are you okay? What did she eat?
I don't know.
All right, let's go. I'm going to get some broth. You can grab the milk because I'm going to put some milk in there. If I was going to go for just gravy, let's pretend I'm going to put gravy out on my, we have mashed potatoes, corn, and fried chicken, okay? And I'm making gravy for that. This, all I would use is that, okay? This would be my gravy, just this broth. Because, and you can strain it if you want. I know that there's a lot in there that I'm not at the bottom where any of the, let me show you. See how you can see tiny pieces in there? Yeah, it's fine to put it in there, but if you do want to strain it, put it through a little, what's it called? A little sift, is that what it's called? A little sift to take all these little pieces of, like a little strainer, I guess. But, I wouldn't even do a cheesecloth. You can keep, because those are little pieces of chicken that fell off while it was frying. But because we're going to use ours to put on our,
Need some of this?
yes, hold on one second. This is what you would do if you were doing just a gravy for fried chicken, corn, and mashed potatoes. We're using it almost like a creamed chicken on top of our mashed potatoes, okay? So I'm choosing to add some cream to it, almost like you buy a can of cream of chicken, okay? So I'm gonna have Joe put that in right now. And you can either eye it or if how thin you want it, that's good. Something to remember is the longer it sits, it will thicken. And right now I can feel it on the bottom, and that's what I want to do. I want to feel it. I want to scrape it. If you want to put sliced mushrooms in it, if I had it, I'd do it, but I don't, so I'm not doing it. It's just chunks of onion because we don't mind it. But if you have children that don't like it, I would put the onion in a emulsifier or a Ninja. Or you can just do the onion the way we did it, chunky. If you, that didn't look pretty. I need this. And I'm going to start tasting. Use a whisk to get all of the pieces off of your, yeah, you want to do that? No. Just be gentle with it but you got to be rough enough with it to take it off of the onion. Off of the onion. Yeah. You got to like almost shake it off of you got to shake the flour off of the onion, but you also want to scrape it off the bottom. So that's why you have, the way he's doing it, it looks like he's doing vigorously or whatever that word is, is because he's trying to get the bottom, and which is the remnants, plus get the onion and the garlic that are kind of stuck together by the flour and shake it off it. I'm gonna put some flavors in it, starting with salt. If you're gonna use any kind of stock from the store, be cautious of your salt because the sodium in those are usually high. And I don't want you to use a can or something of chicken stock and then put salt. So just do this last if you're gonna get pre-made stock from the store. I know that I didn't put salt in my liquid, so that I need salt in here. That's exactly what happened to me. I'm gonna put a little bit of garlic powder and onion powder in my gravy or cream of chicken, whatever you want to call it. If you want more milk, do a little more milk. You can hit it with a little bit more milk if you want, baby. Tiny bit though.
Good?
Yep. Just wanted to get a little lighter in color. That's what I was looking for. You need any milk in there or not?
No, I think it'll be
All right.
just perfect.
We did about. I'm gonna probably make chicken salad tomorrow or later on, like shredded chicken or make chicken enchiladas or something like that. So I did all my chicken at once, but it's just deboned, and I'm just putting it into my gravy. Do as much as you want, as little as you want. Croatia's a long ways from where she's. When is she coming home? We don't know. She might be coming home for Christmas this year. For the last few years, it's been really tough. That's why we actually started our channel, because she was working at Starbucks over there, and that's considered an unskilled job. So she was only getting paid, believe it or not, $2 an hour. So for us, we had to start our channel, and it allowed us, whenever we got tips or anything, I would send them to her for her groceries. And then little by little, we finally got monetized. And so we were able to help her because of you guys. And then little by little, she graduated with her master's. She goes to school. She went to school for cultural anthropology. Basically, it's to learn the cultures. So when they come into a workforce or their placement in the community is able to adapt or help them adapt to where they're going to live. Oh, we're probably going to need, I'll put this. So that's what she went to school for. Once she graduated, they asked her if she would join the board for something, and she agreed to join the board. And it was a blessing because she had an amazing thesis that she had to write. But in turn, she stayed a little bit longer. Long story short, she ended up getting her visa, and now she has a job there. It's been 5 years. 4 or 5 years. It's really, really hard. All right, I'm going to try it, see where we're at. Try your gravy as much as you can before you serve it. Just because you want to know what you're giving them is really good. You know what I mean? It makes a difference. Oh, that's good.
Is it good?
I'm trying to think of what it needs. I'm going to put a little more salt, and I'm going to put some black pepper because I didn't put any pepper.
Okay.
What is going on with my doggy?
I don't know.
Come here, baby.
What?
The hole.
The hole.
Yeah. I'm sure you'll love it. It's black pepper. Nobody told me that the hole was big.
Yeah, I'm gonna put her outside just because she's being whatever.
Baby, make sure she's okay.
Okay. Hey.
My dog's choking on something. All right, I'm gonna stick with this. Anybody, salt enhances the flavors you have going. Black pepper changes the flavors you have going. You know what I mean? Ooh, that's good. That's so good. I wish I had mushrooms in it, but it's gonna taste good. Okay, this is ready. This is ready. Let's serve. So honestly, let's just pretend that you're gonna do this from. You have a rotisserie. You bring it home. You get a pan with just some onion and garlic. Put some oil, onion and garlic in there. While that roux, like one of your kids can be doing this with your onion and your garlic. You can be shredding the chicken off of the breast and the legs to take pieces off of it. Then as soon as you get the pieces off, grab your container of chicken stock or chicken broth, or grab some milk that you had. Grab some water. Do what you have. If you don't have it, don't not make it because you don't have this stock. You know what I mean? You'll get good flavor if you can just start adding spices to it. If anybody knows Josh and Mama, they didn't know about spices earlier in their days, and that's all you need is add spices to things. So you get your rotisserie that you just peeled off of it, you put it into your gravy that you just made. Or, wait, I'm sorry, I forgot. If you do it with chicken stock, it's going to be just more thinner. Just know that, okay? If you don't put any milk, the milk gives it a little bit of richer creaminess. So you can do it with just chicken stock. It's just going to be a little bit thinner in the texture. The milk gives it a little richer flavor. That's why I add some. You add as much as you want, as little as you want. Baby, out of the kitchen, please.
Go.
Oh, thank you, baby. Oh, you get the little square ones. The ones look pretty.
Which ones?
These right here. The round ones. Those, yeah. All right, Joe made the most award-winning mashed potatoes. I know he really likes his other mashed potatoes that are like smooth as silk. But me, these are one of Joe's best mashed potatoes. I am super proud of her, B. She was at the embassy for a little while, and just to be even, at the U.S. embassy, you know what I mean? Just her being out there on her own. She had to learn the language, and I'm blessed, like for me to send her even $20 or $40. There's an Olympic training facility there. So things are a little more expensive for her, but to be honest with you, her friends, she's got one from the city of Jordan, Brazil. She's got just friends from different countries, and it really does help her with her resume to be able to say she was around international people. And so when she's looking to get a job, whether it be in some kind of a corporate or in anything, she will be able to say that she has been around other cultures. Okay, I'm coming. It's just shredded chicken on it. And Joe did an amazing job shredding the chicken. You can put a side of green beans, a side of mashed potatoes on it. A side of green beans or corn. If you want bread, put a slice of bread. But honestly, I'd rather save room for more mashed potatoes and gravy. What do you think? Thank you, sugar. Is that Axe?
Huh?
Is that Axe that you don't like?
Yeah.
I think it smells great.
Well, it doesn't work for very long.
Well, let me give you a little more because I didn't put that much on there. Too bad I don't have dinner rolls. There you go. Let's go. Let's tink it out, y'all. Anybody? Okay, let me say this. I'm going to look at you guys very seriously and tell you what I'm about to tell you. It's summertime, and oh my God, Joe!
Don't tell
I'm going to knock my husband out, you guys. It is so easy, right, B? Okay, let's go. We'll tink.
All right.
Tink.
Tink. Tink. That's good.
That shit's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
That's good.
You know what I was going to
You
say?
put this over toast, too.
If you get a pack of thing, we don't really buy bread. I make it all the time, and we just didn't have it right now. But you can put Texas toast, a regular slice of bread. What I was going to tell you guys is,
Yum.
if you guys have, even if you don't have, Panera has a thing called the Sip Club. It looks so good, right, Quirky? And I mean, all we did was
Here it is.
the leg quarters. Yes. Okay. That one.
Look,
What the Sip Club is you do have to put a credit card on there, but you don't get charged for 2 months. Okay, let me tell you the story. You can get up to as many drinks as you want. You have to wait 2 hours apart between them. But you can get lemonade, sodas, iced coffee, regular coffee. But you can like do the app and either just make a artificial Yahoo email. Like say my name is Joan is really enjoying it. Joe, you're making I'm sorry, Joe doesn't hold any back. What
I'm
happened
trying
to
to
my
pace
little,
myself, actually.
did I have a little half of sourdough?
So I keep setting it down so I don't just
I think
take
you
it
did.
off.
I don't know.
Fail swoop.
Oh my word, you're crazy. All right, we're gonna get out of here, you guys. I love you all. Make it if you have a chance. If you have any questions about it, but the hardest, don't buy broth if you don't have the money or the whatever. Get your leg, even if you only have like 4 pieces of chicken. Put 3 of them and boil them, and then one of them, the one piece that you didn't boil, take the meat off of it, fry it in a pan. Just need something to get the remnants that are on the pan in a little oil. Fry that one piece of chicken, if it's a leg or whatever it is, and then take the chicken, and you got the pieces of that chicken still, but your 3 that you have, it takes more meat off of the bone when you shred it in. Then you have all that broth. Put onion in it, put carrots, celery, or nothing. Just put a little bit of salt. But the only reason I don't like putting salt in my boiling chicken is because I want to be able to build it over here in the gravy. Does that make sense? I want to build it here, and I don't want anything from there other than the chicken to come from it. So put a little oil, put your onion, your garlic, get it a little translucent. You should smell it. Then once you smell it, throw some flour on top of it. Get your spoon or fork or whatever and mix it around. Get your broth. Me personally, I would do 75% broth. And then I put the splash of the milk. That's me. You can do all milk if you want. You can do all broth if you want. Okay? Hey, Pookie. Let's see what else. Oh, in the meantime, you can get a box of artificial, or not artificial, what do they call? Imitation. You guys, I called it prosecution. I was watching a court case earlier, and I called it the what? Prosecutioner or something like that. Just like,
prosecution and executioner all in one.
yeah, I don't know. Wasn't paying attention. Anyways, get your pre-made mashed potatoes. Throw your gravy. You won't even be able to taste that that they're artificial. Okay, guys. You guys are an absolute blessing. Take care of yourself. If you're able to join the membership, we'd love to have you. If you can't, don't worry. I will still see you guys. We are going to do stuff with the members starting this week. I kind of put a list out. We plan to do member getaways or road trips or field trips or whatever.
Pacing.
What?
Pacing myself.
Trying to do this for the membership. I can't find how to do the membership. It always does it wrong. All right. Is that it?
That's it.
If you're able to bless us, we have our Cash App, our PayPal, and our Venmo. If you could share it, if you could hit the thumbs up, we're blessed if you could do any of those or all those. Share it with somebody that needs an easy recipe, one of your kids to learn a new recipe. And I want to thank Quirky so much. She has helped us so much. She joined just recently, and then I believe Mona Lisa just joined, and then Spark Plug Jackie joined back up in the last 3 weeks. And honestly, the reason I'm so grateful is because even though we weren't going live, we used to do lives like 6 days a week. We went live like all the time, all the time. And then, I mean, groceries just got really expensive. So then we just, instead of being like, you guys, come on, you guys, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna beg you guys. So instead, for us, we just cut back on how many times we go live. And so I said all that to say we're grateful when you guys didn't have to join the membership. You guys joined the membership. It does help us. We're grateful. It allowed us to get our paycheck because you have to meet a threshold. And if you don't meet it each month, you don't get anything. So that's why we are so grateful that we had new members, because we were able to. So thank you all very, very, very much. We will see you guys this coming week. Members, we're going to be doing a little bit more, but I'm sure we're going to cook at least once or twice this week with the rest of the public. Anyways, be blessed, you guys.
Pacing.
Pace it. Joe won't pace for nothing.
I did.
I just did.